Hello again. Earlier in learning English, we studied some uses of the verb have. It's a very important verb in English. In this lesson, we will study some more uses for the verb. Look at this illustration. In English, we use have and have got very similarly. Both expressions show possession. We have new checkbooks. We've got new checkbooks. We've got new checkbooks. Raul has a bank account. He's got a bank account. Note these following question forms and their answers. Have you got a new checkbook? Yes, I have. Do you have a new checkbook? Yes, I do. Have you a new checkbook? Yes, I have. Again, has she got a bank account? Yes, she has. Does she have a bank account? Yes, she does. Has she a bank account? Yes, she has. And the negative forms, we haven't got any traveler's checks. We don't have any traveler's checks. We haven't any traveler's checks. And she hasn't got any money. She doesn't have any money. She hasn't any money. All right, two things to remember. In the past, we don't use got. I don't know why. When she was young, Zora had very blonde hair. Have, that's it. And in past questions and negatives, we usually use did, didn't, and have. Right? Past again. We didn't have a car in Cairo. All right. Now, look at the sentences in the graphic. They make use of three forms of have and have got. In questions, has Yukiko got any money? Does she have a bank account? Has she a bank card? In our practice, I'm going to provide a sentence, and your job will be to make three questions just like that. So here's the sentence. Yukiko has a lot of money. And you will make three different questions. Has Yukiko got a lot of money? Does Yukiko have a lot of money? Has Yukiko a lot of money? That's good. Has got, does have, and has. Let's try another one. Hideo has airline tickets to Japan. Has. Has Hideo got airline tickets to Japan? Does Hideo have airline tickets to Japan? And has Hideo airline tickets to Japan? Okay, pretty easy. Now let's try them. Here we go. Yukiko has a lot of money. Has Yukiko got a lot of money? Does Yukiko have a lot of money? Has Yukiko a lot of money? Perfect. Hideo has airline tickets to Japan. Yes. Has Hideo got airline tickets to Japan? Does Hideo have airline tickets to Japan? And has Hideo airline tickets to Japan? Perfect. Let's try these. The passengers have some traveler's checks. Have the passengers got traveler's checks or got any traveler's checks? Do they have any traveler's checks? Yeah, good. And have they any traveler's checks? Perfect. Willie has a new flight bag. Has Willie got a new flight bag? Does he have a new flight bag? And has he a new flight bag? That's good. The police has several bomb detectors. Have the police got any bomb detectors? Good. Do they have any bomb detectors? And have they any bomb detectors? Perfect. The porter has some baggage checks. Has the porter got any baggage checks? Does he have any baggage checks? And has he any baggage checks? Okay, one more. The children have toys for the flight. Have the children got toys for the flight? Great. Do the children have toys for the flight, or do they have toys for the flight? And have they toys for the flight? That's perfect. Good job. In the last couple of lessons, we've used the verb have in some new expressions. Remember, Raul was having a drink at the bar, and the passengers were having breakfast in the cafeteria. Okay, look at the graphic. You'll see several more expressions that we commonly use in English, and they all use the verb have. Have plus things to eat, drink, and smoke. For example, have plus a meal, a beer, a cup of coffee, a snack, a bite to eat, a cigarette. Have plus some action or event. Have plus a walk, a rest, a swim, a vacation, a day off, a great time, a ball, a party. Have a look. And then have a talk, which means to have a chat with somebody, right? Have a baby, to give birth to a baby, and have a good flight, have a good trip, have a pleasant journey. All very common. So let's try an exercise. In this exercise, you must complete sentences using some of these have expressions. You'll see a group of these expressions listed in the graphic. Choose an appropriate expression to complete each sentence. For example, we blank last night. All of the guests enjoyed themselves. Could be completed with the expression had a party or had a ball. Right? We had a ball last night. We had a party last night. Another example. The children returned from the cafeteria. They said that they had a good meal or they had a nice lunch. Pretty easy. All right? Now, pause your program, get your study guide, and continue the exercise. Let's review that exercise. You saw a sentence with a blank, and you picked an appropriate have verb and put it together. So, for example, you saw, we blank last night, all of the guests enjoyed themselves. And you wrote, we had a party last night, all of the guests enjoyed themselves. Or we had a ball, right? Good. Next one. The children returned from the cafeteria. They said that they had a good meal or had a great lunch. Next, Maria and Raul ate in the restaurant, which did not permit smoking. After dinner, Raul had a cigarette outside, or maybe he had a cigar. Hideo likes physical exercise. Every morning, he usually has a swim. The passengers went to the bar to have a drink. Would you like to go to the cafe with me to have a cup of coffee or to have a snack? They heard a loud noise outside the restaurant, so they went outside to have a look. Great. My daughter flew to Paris yesterday. I hope she had a good flight. I hope she had a pleasant journey. Raoul and Maria wanted to talk about everything. They went to the garden to have a chat, to have a talk. And finally, I guess Raoul wanted to have a talk with her. That's good.